All right, guys, my name is Ross, and I have graduated from Tulsa Technology Center's Enterprise Network Technologies class with my CCNA. Yeah, it was an intense 5-month program, but I was able to graduate as a member of the Business Professionals of America and the National Technical Honor Society, and I got awards for my perfect attendance and my good grades. 4.0 GPA. Nice. Plus, I even earned the spring semester's Student of the Year award for my class. But now, what's next? That was last month, right? Now we're on to a new month. Got to keep doing new things. How do I keep up the pace? That's the riddle. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The answer seems to be, well, look for a job and work on a home lab, which makes sense. Building a home lab can be a good way to keep my skills up, can also help me work towards other goals, other opportunities. After all, I mean, what if I end up working on my CCNP or, some other certification? So yeah, building a home lab should help me do that. I also want to take it a step further. I might as well go all out. I want to try to build my own home media server setup thing. The first step is getting a router and a switch. Cisco and other network brands and technology stuff, they are dirt cheap online, but I still wanted to make good decisions. This will be the core of the network. 2-tier, 3-tier, whatever. It doesn't matter right now. We're just talking about the core. I still wanted to make some good decisions, still do some research. So what I did, I was able to get a Cisco 4331 router and a Cisco 2960X switch from cablesandkits.com as a birthday/graduation gift. Nice. 2 for 1. I ended up choosing Cables and Kits for 3 reasons. Number 1, they were referred to me by somebody on LinkedIn. I won't say his name. I want to mind my own business. Some people may not want the attention. They may not want the spotlight. Second reason, Cables and Kits had their prices listed right on the website. Some of the other websites I looked at, they had like a random list of equipment. Just a bunch of different types of switches, different types of routers, no price listed at all, no price range, no ballpark. They just wanted me to call in. I just don't have the time or the patience for that. I'm sure they're great. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I just don't know people I just want to get started right away. And reason number 3, Cables and Kits sells refurbished equipment where awesome is guaranteed. I might as well read from the paper. I'm way too excited. Their website says awesome is guaranteed with risk-free purchases and hassle-free returns. So yeah, just that right there made me feel at ease as I researched. Fantastic. All right, so the equipment was ordered. We ordered it one day. The next day, we received a shipping confirmation. And then a couple days later, we received the equipment. Ordered on a Sunday, it arrived by that Wednesday. Shipping was free. Your mileage may vary. They seemed to have other shipping options available. I wasn't too worried about it. Once again, your mileage may vary. For free shipping, I can't beat. Ordered on a Sunday, arrived by a Wednesday. Sounds like a nursery rhyme, but the equipment ended up being shipped in 3 boxes. Pretty self-explanatory. 1 box should be the router, 1 box should be the switch. This 3rd box should be a power cord of some sort. Cables and Kits was really proactive with their customer service. Our equipment shipped promptly. They sent us an email letting us know that a power cord of some sort would have to be shipped separately. The email didn't specify what device that power cord would go to, but once we get these boxes open, should be pretty self-explanatory. After all, it's all part of the job, right? All right, let's get these boxes open and see what's inside. Once again, I ended up getting a Cisco model 4331 router and a Cisco 2960X switch. The switch is a big boy though, 48 ports. I'm used to seeing 24 port switches. I even got to work on a brownfield installation. There was 2 separate 24 port switches, tallying up 48 ports. Ironically though, the 24 port switches, the same model, 2960X, they were actually a little bit more expensive than the 48 port ones, no matter the websites I was looking at. I thought that was kind of interesting, but yeah, the more ports, the better. I'm all about redundancy. Once again, 2-tier, 3-tier, whatever we're talking about. We're talking about the core of my network for the architecture right now. We're just talking about the core. I wanted to research models that were a step or two above what we used in class for the home labs. Just kind of future-proof it a little bit. Kind of think about what I might need to plug in, 2 or 3 years from now. We never know. Plus, I'm trying to legit hook up some sort of home media server, get some sort of network attached storage, a NAS device, get that plugged in. So yeah, I wanted to do 1 or 2 steps above, but I also didn't want to accidentally buy enterprise equipment meant to support like a 20-story building with 2 separate networks all subnetted out. So I wanted to be really, really, real careful about what I chose. I wanted to be really precise on what I chose. And yeah, for those wondering, we've all been there, right? For almost a week, I was accidentally researching multi-layer Cisco switches. Does a Cisco switch model number beginning with 35, does that always mean a yes? Yes, it does. Any model number beginning with 35 for Cisco switches, yeah, that's going to be a multi-layer switch. There's the router right out the box. Both pieces of equipment, they came packed pretty well. Both came packed in styrofoam, 1 on each end. Getting them out of the box was pretty simple. Just lift up, take off one of the ends, and then I was able to pull out the equipment the rest of the way out of the other styrofoam end. I think both pieces of equipment came in fabulous condition. Your mileage may vary. They were a little dusty, but that's okay. I think that was from like cardboard box particles, as well as definitely from the styrofoam. No biggie. I plan on wiping them down when I do the configurations, as well as when I rack and stack. I thought it was kind of odd. There was no receipt. There was no slip packed in either of the boxes. I was able to figure out which equipment was which, and then I had the correct models by looking at the sticker underneath. Yeah. Look at those ports. So, this is the equipment I have. I have my Cisco router. I have my Cisco switch, our old family Netgear Nighthawk X6 router. We retired that Nighthawk from our old setup after just going with our ISP's gateway. With the gateway and the Nighthawk hooked up at the same time, it just led to too many networks and too much equipment on the shelf. It should make a nice access point though. My dad had an old NAS. Dad had network attached storage in the attic. Turns out it's a Netgear ReadyNAS Duo version 1. This is a decent NAS. This is decent storage to start out with. That will be an interesting video to make. That's it. Simple home lab and home media server setup, 1 room at a time. So many possibilities for the next videos. Got to draw some diagrams. I was able to pick out a rack. We got to get the rack put together. We got to rack and stack the Cisco equipment. Get some shelves going. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. 1 room at a time. Just making this isolated home network.